Hey guys, it's Ashley and I'm back with another video. So I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about an energy that presented itself to me. And this energy presented itself wearing a mourning veil. And a mourning veil is basically something that women would wear when a death has occurred. It's really symbolic of just, loss and grief and any heavy feelings that you would feel. Obviously, this energy could be in your family lineage, it could have been there for generations. This could be an energy that could also have been sent by someone close to you. A lot of times when we trust people, like family and friends, etc., these people can be monitoring spirits. And what I mean by that is that these are the types of people that keep you close. They know that you trust them. They know that you rely on them for advice and things like that. And so what they do is they basically monitor your life. They watch what blessings you have coming in. They watch basically what you're doing in your life. You may have an idea of who this person could be in your life that knows who you are and knows the things that you have going on in your life, and that would actually send something like this energy towards you. This particular energy that I felt, it feels more so an individual that is sending this energy. So this individual wanted to play God in your life. They wanted to interrupt anything that you had in your life that was positive, any type of happiness that you had. This person could have sent you this energy as a child and it just followed you all the way into your adulthood. You may have noticed in your life that whenever you shared something with this particular person, or whenever you felt like you were just coming up upon joy and happiness, or really just feeling fulfilled, or you were actually in the energy of happiness and feeling fulfilled, that there was something that always interfered with that, that there was something that always put a dark cloud over those moments and really just brought in a destructive energy. And this is when they sent this energy towards you. They were looking to disrupt your life. They were looking to disrupt your happiness. This is someone that wanted you to look at your life through the lens of sadness. They wanted you to be depressed. They wanted you to feel grief. They wanted you to look at your life in a way where you felt like nothing in your life was ever going right. That every time you looked around, things were falling apart. That every time you got into a happy state of mind, things were falling apart. And this is a very distorted energy. This is a very twisted energy. This person has a distorted mind and a distorted perception and way of thinking. Whenever this person would see you happy, whenever they would see you enjoying your life and progressing in your life, this person would start to feel angry. This person would start to feel sad, but also seeing you happy, it made them feel even more empty. It made them feel even more insecure and even more jealous. This is why I mentioned before that this is something that could have been sent to you in your childhood and it just followed you through your life, because this person most likely was a monitoring spirit in your childhood. This person saw your innocence. They saw your carefree nature. They saw how happy you were and how much you really just shined a light out into the world. They saw that God favored you. They saw that the spirit realm really favored you and carried you through your life. And once they spotted that, they made it their mission to try and interfere with that, to try to interfere with God's plans for you. See, this person is actually, like I said, very twisted and distorted mentally, because what's really going on with this person is that they have been broken in their life. They've had a lot of grief. They've had a lot of misfortune. They've had a lot of darkness in their life. But this type of person instead of going within and really trying to heal spiritually, instead of going within and really trying to figure out why they are so broken and what they need to do to fix it, what they need to do to fix those broken pieces of themselves, this type of person decides that instead of healing, they're going to hurt other people. They want to make other people hurt. They want to make other people feel the pain that they felt in their life. And this is why this person really focused on you and targeted you, because in their sick thinking, they felt like they were taking revenge out on you for the things that caused them to be broken in their life. And you are not the only one. This person takes revenge out on people that they see are happy. They take revenge out on people that they feel are, have a lot of peace in their life, because this person, no matter who it is, they do not like to see people enjoying their life. They don't like to see people happy. They don't like to see people at peace. And this is because this person is not at peace. They're not at peace in their mind. They're not at peace in their heart. And they're not at peace in their soul. And they want to drag everyone down to their pitiful existence. They want to drag everybody down to their level of misery. See, this is the type of person that will try to ruin the peace in their friends' lives. They'll try to ruin the peace in the life of a romantic partner. They'll try to ruin the peace of even their own children. And this is why a lot of these people now are marked by the spirit realm. This mark on them is almost like a scarlet letter. It can be seen in the spiritual realm, but it's not seen physically. And that's because these people decided that they were going to spiritually interfere in other people's lives. And when you spiritually interfere in other people's lives, that means that you have basically told God that you're in control, that you have the power to dictate how somebody's life goes, that you are bigger than God, and you're going to interfere with what God has planned. And so a lot of these people are going to live lifetimes with this mark on them. And it really just has to do with a lot of karmic debt. It has to do with a lot of karma that is going to follow them through lifetimes. Because these people literally told God that they were in the driver's seat and that he had no say so. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine spiritually interfering in somebody else's life and literally basically making a statement that God has no say so? God is letting it be known that they did not have the power to stop you, that they did not have the control to interfere in your life, to interfere with God's plans for you. Because in this season, God is going to be blessing you. You are going to start to feel fulfilled. You are going to start to feel more happy. And the feelings that you felt every time you would get happy and things would happen, or every time you would come into a place of fulfillment and something always came in to interfere, that energy that came in to block your happiness and block your progress in your life, you're no longer going to have to feel that. This is your season to feel safe in your happiness, to feel safe in the progress that is coming into your life, to feel safe in your blessings. See, I know how it feels to go through life and have things happen to you back to back to back. For a long time, I did not feel safe to be happy because I always was expecting the other shoe to drop. When's the next chaos going to come? What other shit am I going to have to deal with? What else is going to interfere in my life? So, like I said, I understand what it feels like, but this is your season to feel safe in your happiness, to not have to look over your shoulder every time you get a little bit of peace and joy. Whoever was sending you this energy, whether it was somebody close to you, like I said, or if it was just a generational energy that just kept going and going through generations, this energy has been stopped. Their time is up. It's done. And if this person that you suspect is sending this energy is still in your life, get rid of them, and get rid of them now. Because one thing that we do have is free will. So please do not choose with your free will to keep people in your life that are sending you this mourning energy, this sad energy, because it's not worth it. Nobody's worth that. So I want to thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that it resonated with you, and I will see you in the next video.